So this is just an extension of what was done before because I wanted to investigate her a bit more. I think it's going to be a one person show as it stands in development, but either gender. So it can be taken from any actor's point of view, wherever they are, whatever gender they are. So I'm hoping to ideally get it so it translates across to both all genders. But this is just well, yeah, Brent, it's quite dramatic, so you can go for it with this one.
Okay. Doctors. I went and they said they found this pins and needles down right side of leg. Two. Purple deep bruising on left arm. Inner thigh bruised. Hurts. Right little finger cracked. Hair loss. 6. Lack of vitamin deficiency. 7. Nervous, anxiety, and depression. And 8. 8. Mind referred to. Well, he may look all right. He took it. On reflections, I was triggered when he walks in. And I stand there, freeze. No, shake. Freeze, shake, bow down, downward spiral, wondering how it had to, wondering how it had to get to this point. Tell me why you did this. Hey, what propelled you to take an innocent man and manipulate him so much that you make us feel so fucking small? Huh? Tell me, because really, Tim, I haven't got time for your games. Tiny mind game that you play and make me shiver and bow down and go stock. Still, take me in and spit me out. Draw me into your egomaniac world and chew me slowly down to minuscule pieces until I crack and shock and wither slowly. My existence becomes yours, not mine. Not mine! Don't you dare open your mouth, because I know your words are vile, vicious, condescending from that bruised, vulnerable little child version of yourself. Vulnerable little child. If, if you had let me help you, I could have helped you. I could have listened. I could have shared my voice. My voice to you. But you are too far gone. Gone. And you know what? I hope at those pearly gates you get your fucking karma, because you know what you have absolutely broken my bones, cracked out, shattered where I have had to build myself up, and my karma, what will become of that, eh? How do I get help from this? Anyone? Anyone that can help? Anyone, please? Can you? mine. This is mine, my body. And you have. That is what I would say to him. That is what I would say. Ooh,
That's amazing.
it's because the script is so well written. Ha, Haley, you're on mute. I love the script. It enables whoever does it to have interior moments, you know, breakdown moments. You can stretch it to the extremes, but you can also keep it real. I know you were going for the Greek tragic muse thing, and it lends itself to that if you have
You
like,
know what? Yeah.
but it also
But you
can
know
be.
what I read? It's quite dark. And it's actually verging on horror movie a little bit in this one. It's kind of verging on the dark, kind of psychotic side of what happens after the trauma.
Hmm.
Um, and you played it so beautifully paced as well.
Thank you.
And
Well,
but
I think it's more sophisticated than a Greek catharsis sort of play. There's more layers to it than that. I'm not just saying that the Greek tragedies are, simple, one-dimensional plays, but um,
amazing.
they can tend to be rather, because of the way in which they were performed. They were in masks, and it wasn't, very psychologically deep. Um, and they were amphitheatrical, high volume, very Brechtian gestural sort of things. But this is has aspects of that, but it's also not that at the same time, from my view.
Mm.
It's in that realm, but also it could easily turn to something melodramatic if pushed too far. And
I was gonna say one of the things that I really liked the way you played that you could easily go in with all that over heightened emotion, but your the way you built that up, but also your the way you quietly did the stuff and played it was really nice to see on this. And it's what it needed when you were quite, you're under your breath and you're kind of whispering almost like an inner
I think on
thought.
stage it would demand more demonstrative, Greek stuff, but because I was doing it in front of a tiny camera that I can't see, it put everything into a much tighter box.
But it worked. I think that would
Mm.
work on stage as well.
Yeah. On
Mm.
stage you can I would be on the floor and standing up and,
Yeah.
going
Mm.
forwards and going backwards and really, using the body in a way that um I felt compelled to do, but you know,
Aware of her ailments, though,
mhm.
or his ailments. Yeah.
Actually,
I'd
I
love.
And using that. Mm.
I didn't follow the words. I just watched your performance. I'm glad I did because otherwise you're kind of doing that, and I just took it as your amazing performance. And it was. I think your performance combined with the words was fantastic.
Mm.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Haley, for writing such a beautiful. I love the I love the title too, Spitting Tongues.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna change it so it can be genderless. Just change the last two bits. So I
Mm.
want it to be able to be taken on by anyone,
Yeah,
regardless.
I think it can.
It's the aim.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Thanks, guys.
So how are you gonna um when you sort of put these monologues together into like like a continuous one full length thing.
Mm.
How are you gonna planning on bridging between them?
There's, I think there'll be simple, even music, Dan.
Yeah, yeah.
It might call for that, mightn't it?
Mm.
Because you could see her what's going on in her inner monologue and like a progression with music throughout into different pieces
Oh, how
and
about
her journey with this
music
journey.
dudes with video video flashbacks on the bike
Oh, nice.
or
Yeah.
shadow
Shadow Storm.
body shadow puppetry
Yeah.
with the scrim,
That's a great idea.
because then you can show the violence without showing the violence.
Yes.
You can show it, you can show the abuse,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Okay.
nothing will be seen graphically on stage except shadow.
No.
I
I
mean,
didn't want
all the
I
stuff that,
just want the story to come through the words as opposed to like the action.
yeah, well then this
But
in
that is
during the interludes there could be just moments uh of
mhm.
impressionistic action through
Yes.
through
Yeah.
reverse reverse shadow.
Shadow and music.
Get
Yeah.
She could
two
be.
movement actors, or dancers, movement actor dancers, to during the interviews. They're never seen. All that's seen are the shadows reflected off of the light from behind, up extreme upstage. And then during that interlude,
Mhm.
those short interludes, the actress playing Rose, is it Rose?
Yeah, that'll be changed next week. Yeah.
Uh, could be in a kind of dormant state, or just sitting in a chair, or maybe off stage, just walk off stage, or I don't know. How do you handle
I
the
think I want her to use it. I think shadows and music are great. I love the idea of shadows. I don't want too much going on. I want her to be able to, or him to use the space and like, so each space has shows where she was in her journey, maybe.
Yeah,
So
but I mean
like at
I mean the framework itself. So no, not the sort of necessarily what you're doing, sort of like uh a director wise with it, but I mean just like within the script to join everything together. For
yeah,
instance, so it's like she
like
could
a
be
narrative arc.
reminiscing, but yeah, she could be reminiscing like through some kind of talk therapy session, and then she's
Yeah.
going and reliving these times, or it could be a kind of like or she could be someone who sat down to like maybe like write her uh, write her biography, and then she's like reminiscing the times. But it's like if you're going to
Mhm.
go from like one if you're going to go from sort of like these like one powerful monologue to another powerful monologue, it's
Yeah,
like it's like to build a tension and release the tension
yeah,
between them.
yeah,
um you're going to need
yeah,
a kind of a consistent mechanism, especially if you're just doing it as a sort of as a as a one person show. um because you can't then go like, okay, so here's a monologue, and then we're going to go in some chat, and here's some
these,
chat, and then another
yeah,
one. It's like you're going to need to bridge it. You're going to need a some kind of like mechanism for getting in and out of these.
yeah. I think this was probably climactic point of it, the narrative arc. And then I was thinking like maybe when she was younger, this kind of youthful innocence as well come into it,
But yeah,
and a
but then
modernism.
we have these snapshots of her life, but then there,
How do they all
what
join
mechanism are
together?
you going to use to join them together? I
Yeah.
understand that that's the meat, that's the meat
Mhm.
of your piece.
Yeah.
It's gonna be these monologues. It's clear because that's where you're
Yeah.
it's carrying all the emotional. weight, and that's where all your
You can't
focus.
just do an hour's play of emotional weight, can you?
Well, I mean, it. So
It
the
would just
substance.
be a bit much.
I mean, yeah, but you can if you want to, but they need if it's going to be one cohesive, consistent thing, how
Yeah.
are you going to join those? How are you going to join those together? So it's like I think that the best kind of mechanism to use for that would be like she's in some way retrospectively looking at her life. So it's like she's either journaling or talking to a therapist or writing her biography or
Yeah.
or she's just met up with someone who she hasn't seen in a long time, and then she starts talking about these times, and then she can sort of like then like relive them through through um these monologues. Like you'll find something I think that will
Need a
work for you.
device that carries it. Yeah.
Yeah, a device that carries you from one to another.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to think about that next week. Um, I kind of want to see a bit more of her before this happened. So I want to show the context of how she was to make it how she got there and where she went after.
Yeah, exactly. You need to show her at some point having the rosiest, most
Yeah.
wonderful life ever. So,
Yeah.
with a sunny disposition and not a care in the world, to becoming
Yeah.
an anxiety-ridden
Oh dear.
mess of a yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Interesting.
Yeah. We don't start off that way. We don't start off that way. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you
You
very
guys.
much. And
More writing to be done
So
then.
next time, do you want to right? Let's just quickly say, is every 2 weeks fine for everyone, or because I noticed everyone kind of got itchy trigger fingers last week and wanted to come on again last week.
Oh yeah, I thought it was last week.
Yeah, I know.
I don't mind. It's up to everyone, really.
yeah, it works for me.
Sure, it works for me.
Yeah, well, just actually, to be honest, I'll probably be
This
in
time work.
Hastings
Work
next
hard.
Tuesday. No, as it goes, I'm actually gonna. We should do it. For me, it's probably best to do it another fortnight away. Um, and it's just something to look forward to because I'm going to be quite busy in Hastings and whatever the internet next week.
Okay.
Okay.
What, the 28th then? Is that Tuesday night? Good, everyone?
Yeah, that sounds like the one.
Do you know who I'm meeting that day?
Claire,
Claire. Yeah. Should I do it with her?
um, or you can do it. We can do it the 29th, the Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for
Yeah,
me.
cool. How's the Wednesday the 29th for you, Ben?
Um, at same time we
So at the
started.
same time, yeah, 8:30 p.m. GMT.
Yeah, that works. 3:30, 4:30, 7:30, 8:30. Yeah, 3:30 my time is perfect.
Fantastic.
30. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, lovely.
Wonderful.
So that's on Wednesday the
Cheers,
29th.
guys. Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Lovely to see everyone again.
Yeah, have a good
Uh,
couple of weeks, guys.
Sleep
yeah.
well, everyone. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.